Over the course of history, Iran has found itself involved in several conflicts and wars. Despite the disadvantages of these events on the country's welfare, it had a significant advantage on the country's defense system. Iran's continuous innovations in the development of advanced weapons is something that has put the country in the limelight and also caught the attention of other developed nations. What is the most sophisticated weapon in Iran's possession? Can its technological advancement compete with that of the U.S. and China? Join us as we explore the features of Iran's top 10 game-changing military technologies in 2024. Mohajer 10. Starting from the most sophisticated and recent of them all, the Mohajer 10. The Mohajer 10 is Iran's newest combat drone, which was introduced in 2023. It has the ability to fly for a long time, up to 24 hours, and go as far as 2,000 kilometers. This makes it useful and efficient for different military tasks, like collecting information and carrying out direct attacks. Its fuel capacity is 450 liters, and its maximum speed is about 210 kilometers per hour. Another exceptional feature is that it can fly up to 7 kilometers altitude. According to the IRNA, this drone is fitted with surveillance and electronic warfare capabilities and can carry several kinds of weapons with a maximum payload of over 650 pounds. During the unveiling ceremony, the Mohajer 10 was equipped with 6 air-to-ground weapons, including the Almas missile, Gayem bomb, and Dastvar Arman 1 gliding bomb. According to an Israeli television channel, the drone's first appearance included a message in Hebrew threatening the Israeli city of Dimona with a "prepare your bunker" warning. However, the Iranian broadcasting report and the official unveiling teaser from the Iranian Modafel did not mention Israel. There was also a poster circulating online with an MQ-9 marked with an Iranian flag flying over the Israeli Negev nuclear center, a crucial site for Israeli nuclear weapons, accompanied by a message in Farsi and Hebrew saying, "Be ready to travel to the Stone Age." Mohajer 9 and 7 are currently in the development phase, and there is no available information published about them. Mohajer 8 is believed to be an improved version of Mohajer 6, which has been used in different countries such as Iraq, Syria, and Ukraine. The drone was developed based on requests from the IRGC Navy, IRGC Ground Force, and the Iranian Army Ground Force. Sagil. The next weapon on the list is Iran's Sagil. It is a medium-range ballistic missile that has 2-stage solid propellant designs as a symbol of Iran's domestic technological capabilities. The missile uses a special kind of solid fuel, and unlike the Shahab 3 missile that goes up straight, the Sagil can be launched at different angles. This makes it a tougher challenge for Iran's potential enemies because solid fuel missiles can be launched more quickly than ones with liquid fuel, making it harder to attack them before they are launched. Distinguished by its road mobility, the Sagil offers operational flexibility, allowing for swift relocation and deployment. Standing over 18 meters tall, the latest Sagil 2 variant tips the scales at around 22,000 kilograms at launch, with an estimated range stretching from 1,500 to 2,500 kilometers, depending on the warhead. It was developed to reach targets well beyond Iran's immediate vicinity. Kian Nader Mokhtari, a political commentator, gave more details concerning the new missile. He said that they have tested the engine and different fuels, and now the missile is very reliable. They are now focusing on testing different types of warheads it can carry. Some of these warheads are designed to avoid the enemy's missile defenses during a real battle. Iran says that if they launch it from Natanz, it could reach Tel Aviv in less than 7 minutes. Ghadir-class submarine. Submarines too are a part of Iran's military technology, and it can boast of the formidable Ghadir-class submarine. It is a type of small submarine designed to move around in the shallow waters of the Persian Gulf. Only the Iranian Navy uses these submarines, and they are all in the Southern Fleet. None of these submarines are used in the Northern Fleet in the Caspian Sea. These unique submarines weigh 117 tons on the surface and 125 tons underwater. They are 29 meters long, 9 meters wide, and have a draft of 8.2 meters. These submarines can go as fast as 10 knots on the surface and 8 knots underwater. They also use diesel-electric power, have a secondary propeller, and come equipped with two 533mm torpedo tubes. Ghadir submarines have launched different types of torpedoes, including Valfajr and Hoot. They have also successfully launched anti-ship cruise missiles Nasser-1 and Jask-2, with the latter designed specifically for submarine launches. These submarines can also lay naval mines and retrieve frogmen for special operations. Although they are believed to have limited endurance, they are described as very maneuverable and capable of staying silently submerged while waiting for targets. Experts suggest that, despite having only 2 torpedoes or missiles, Iranians might use them together to launch barrages. Vijay Sakhuja, director of the National Maritime Foundation, notes that Ghadir submarines are challenging to detect, especially when resting on the seabed. Their numbers could potentially overwhelm the technological superiority of the enemy during hostilities. A United States Navy captain, Tracy Vincent, mentioned that Ghadir submarines can enhance surveillance and add a new layer of defense for Iranian naval forces. Commander Daniel Dolan also thinks these submarines are well suited for guerrilla warfare, ambushes, and anti-access area denial. He sees them as potentially more disposable than Kilo-class attack submarines, posing a significant threat to the American fleet due to their sheer numbers. Royal Navy Commander Ryan Ramsey, who led the nuclear submarine HMS Turbulent in the Persian Gulf, sees Ghadir submarines as a threat to Western forces in the region, capable of sinking multiple ships. Mark Episkopos believes Ghadir submarines have strong offensive capabilities, contributing to Iran's dangerous subsurface fleet. Iran Commander Hossein Khanzadi mentioned that this class can do what the U-boats did during World War II. However, the purpose of building these submarines is clear. It might be a first step in domestically building submarines and signaling to other Gulf countries with stronger navies. It also provides an opportunity to train the Iranian Navy in submarine operations. Adapting to Iranian naval guerrilla tactics could pave the way for operating larger submarines in the future. Qaher F-313. The next on the list is Qaher F-313, which was announced by Iran in 2013. The Qaher F-313 is an indigenous single-seat stealth fighter crafted using advanced materials for a low radar signature and designed for low-altitude operations. The aircraft's configuration and unique design elements contribute to its stealth characteristics, drawing comparisons to the Boeing Bird of Prey and Lockheed Have Blue. Despite doubts about its viability from independent experts, Iran claims the aircraft is ready for flight testing, highlighting its potential role in military and training operations. It is a stealth fighter developed in Iran by the Iran Aviation Industries Organization. It has advanced features like a low radar signature and can operate at low altitudes. The plane, managed by Hassan Parvaneh, has the ability to carry bombs or missiles. Its design includes a unique wingtip device similar to older aircraft models. Iran claims they used advanced software for designing and testing the aircraft. The aircraft is said to be designed for extra stability, eliminating the need for a fly-by-wire system. A prototype of the Qaher 313 was displayed, and it's claimed to have undergone testing before the presentation. The design team had mentioned creating and testing 2 smaller models, one with a propeller engine and the other with a microjet engine. A video showed these models along with explanations from the design team head. Some sources, like Haaretz, suggest that the blurry video released by the Iranians might depict a radio-operated drone rather than a manned fighter jet, aligning with what the designers mentioned at the Qaher 313 introduction ceremony. Bavar 373. When it comes to efficiency, the Bavar 373 did not disappoint. It, a long-range air defense system that is similar and often compared to Russia's S-300 and S-400. It was developed after Iran was banned from buying S-300, highlighting the country's progress in defense technology. It is armed with the upgraded version of Sayad 4B missiles and can target objects up to 300 kilometers away at incredible speeds, making it a powerful anti-ballistic missile system. Focusing on the surveillance capabilities of the Iranian forces, the Albor 3D radar signifies a major advancement in Iran's surveillance capabilities. With its 3D phased array technology, it has an impressive range of 450 kilometers and can track 300 targets concurrently, including low-altitude targets with small radar cross-sections. The Albor's ability to monitor a vast array of targets simultaneously gives Iran a significant advantage in early warning and defense readiness. In April 2015, Iran revealed parts of Bavar's components. One of them is the Fakur system, which gathers information for air defense from various sources like military radars, signal surveillance, missile systems, and control systems. Another component, the Rasul communication system, encodes information, links the country's infrastructure, and transfers radar data from the battle scene to command centers. This defense system plans to use Sayad-4 missiles stored in rectangular launch canisters. While there's no detailed info about the missile, pictures suggest it's similar to Sayad-3, with some slight differences in the front. These missiles will be carried on the Zoljana 10x10 truck. Bavar 373 employs a phased array radar on the Zafar heavy truck to track aerodynamic and ballistic targets over medium to long distances. One of the radars, Mirage 4, has a range of 450 kilometers and uses fuzzy logic to detect up to 200 targets simultaneously. Karar battle tank. Moving on to the Karar main battle tank, which was unveiled in 2016. It represents Iran's step toward modernizing its armored warfare capabilities. Inspired by the T-72, the Karar incorporates elements from international tanks such as the T-90, M1 Abrams, and Challenger 2. Equipped with an electro-optical fire control system, a laser rangefinder, and a ballistic computer, it is an important component of Iran's ground forces' operational and tactical maneuvers. The Karar tank is fitted with the latest Iranian composite armor and explosive reactive armor panels on its hull and turret. It also includes armor plates on the sides and slat armor at the rear. The tank features 3 types of ERA, an Iranian version of relict on the side skirts and turret front, an unidentified ERA on the turret top, and a very thick ERA on the front of the hull and turret sides, similar to what was observed on Iranian M60 tanks. It has a 100 HP engine. Although this information has not been officially confirmed, signs on the tanks at Bani Hashem factory mention HP 100. This gives the tank a power-to-weight ratio of about 20 horsepower per ton, and its speed is reportedly around 70 kilometers per hour. To increase its range, external fuel tanks can be added to the rear. Without fuel drums, the range is 500 to 550 kilometers, but with fuel drums, it can go at least 200 to 280 kilometers further. On November 20, 2020, they revealed a different version of the service. It didn't have the metal sheet on the barrel, had a tan color scheme, some small changes to the gunner's sights, improved optical systems, and an electro-optical jamming system. Experts believe that the Karar tank is quite similar to the advanced Russian T-90 MS, with retired Major General Vladimir Bogotyrev, who noted that the Karat tank somewhat like a copy. He mentioned that it is built on the T-72 platform, but has features inspired by American Abrams and M60 tanks, as well as elements borrowed from the M48 and British Chieftain tanks. The tank incorporates reflecting plates identical to those used in Russian T-90 and T-72 BS tanks, and its turret strongly resembles that of the Russian T-90M/MS tank, but with a thicker front. Zulfiqar missile. The Zulfikar missile, named after Ali ibn Abi Talib's sword Zulfikar, is an Iranian mobile missile that travels on roads. It is a single-stage missile with solid fuel. It is thought to be related to the Fateh 110 missile family, potentially the Fateh 313 missile. The Aerospace Industries Organization revealed this weapon in 2016, and it became operational in 2017. It was initially deployed in the 2017 Deir ez-Zor missile strike, making it one of the first mid-range missiles used in about 3 decades. According to Iranian information, the Zulfikar missile is about 10.3 meters long, has a diameter of 0.68 meters, and weighs 4,615 kilograms when launched. It carries a warhead weighing 590 kilograms designed to separate during mid-course, making it harder to detect, track, and intercept compared to one-piece missiles like the 9K-720 Iskander. Fateh 1 missile. The Fateh 1 missile, the Iranian hypersonic medium-range ballistic missile, was developed by the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps and revealed in 2023. It's Iran's first hypersonic ballistic missile, known for its high maneuverability and speed, making it capable of overcoming missile defense systems, as claimed by Iran. It is a symbol of the significant leap forward in Iran's military capabilities. Featuring hypersonic technology with speeds exceeding Mach 5, the Fateh is designed for precision strikes, altering the dynamics of military engagements. With a 2-stage solid fuel propulsion system and a maneuverable warhead, it is poised to play a crucial role in enhancing Iran's strategic deterrent capabilities. It is a precise 2-stage missile with a range of 1,400 kilometers, reaching speeds of Mach 13 to Mach 15 in its final stage. The warhead has a spherical engine using solid fuel, featuring a movable nozzle for increased speed and multi-directional movement. Iran claims it can navigate both within and outside the atmosphere, bypassing missile defenses. Additionally, it can target anti-ballistic missile systems, clearing the path for other ballistic missiles. On November 10, 2022, during the 11th anniversary of Hassan Tehrani Moghadam's death, known as the father of Iranian missiles, Iran announced the creation of an advanced hypersonic ballistic missile, calling it a major generational leap. Brigadier General Amir Ali Hajizadeh, the IRGC ASF commander, explained that the missile is very fast, can move both below and above the Earth's atmosphere, and has the capability to bypass all anti-missile defense systems. He believes that it will take decades before a system capable of intercepting it is developed. The missile, unveiled on June 6, 2023, can target even the most advanced missile defense systems globally. Khalij Fars. The penultimate position goes to the formidable Khalij Fars, an anti-ship missile that stands to redefine naval conflict dynamics in the Persian Gulf. Powered by a solid single-stage engine, it can achieve speeds of up to Mach 4 with a range of 300 kilometers. Equipped with a 650-kilogram warhead, it poses a tremendous risk to ships at sea, boasting an accuracy within 10 meters. In February 2011, the commander of the Islamic Revolutionary Guards Corps, Major General Mohammad Ali Jafari, revealed that a missile was being made in large numbers. The Iranian Fars news agency shared a video of the missile hitting a target ship successfully. The missile had its first test in 2008 during the Great Prophet's 3 naval war games. There were 2 more known tests in July 2011 and July 2012, with the latter test including footage from the missile's electro-optical seeker locking onto its target. The missile can travel up to 300 kilometers and uses a single-stage, solid fuel system. It has a 650-kilogram explosive warhead designed to avoid interception. In the Persian Gulf, it has an advanced electronic system to find and reach its target. The missile uses its internal navigation, so it can move without being affected by radio signals. Shahid Soleimani warship. This list would not be complete without mentioning the Shahid Soleimani warship, which was named in honor of the late General Qasem Soleimani. It is a significant enhancement to the naval capabilities of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. Commissioned in September 2022, this missile corvette boasts advanced electronic warfare systems, anti-ship cruise missiles, surface-to-surface and surface-to-air missiles, Gatling guns, and an autocannon. With a catamaran hull and stealth features, it greatly expands the operational flexibility of Iran's naval forces. Shahid Soleimani is the main ship in a group of Iranian missile corvettes with the same name. It was constructed by the Shahid Mahalati shipyard and is used by the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps Navy of Iran. The ship has a catamaran design with sharp angles to make it more stealthy. Its look is similar to the Chinese Type 22 missile boat and the Taiwanese Tuoqiang class. Iranian officials say the ship's hull is made of aluminium instead of steel, reducing weight and representing a new innovation in Iranian shipbuilding. This warship has 6 anti-ship cruise missiles, 4 long-range and 2 short-range, arranged in launchers on each side behind the main structure. It's the first Iranian warship with VLS, featuring 6 large cells for surface-to-surface cruise missiles and 16 smaller ones for surface-to-air missiles behind the command bridge. Additionally, it carries 4 23mm Gatling guns, 1 30mm autocannon, and 2 chaff dispensers. Commodore Alireza Tangsiri mentions that Shahid Soleimani-class vessels are equipped with various missiles, ranging from 200 to 2,000 kilometers. This ship is made for watching and gathering intelligence, monitoring what's on the surface, underneath, and in the air. It's loaded with Iran's most advanced electronic warfare systems. Shahid Soleimani moves using 4 local diesel engines, allowing it to reach a speed of 30 knots, about 59 kilometers per hour and 37 miles per hour, and travel up to 5,000 nautical miles. The warship has a landing pad for helicopters and a crane underneath to launch and bring back fast attack boats. It can carry 3 of these boats and has the ability to retrieve and reload them. After being built at the Shahid Mahalati shipyard until June 14, 2022, Shahid Soleimani went through sea trials. Initially, it had 4 12.7mm machine guns instead of 4 20mm Gatling guns. These machine guns were later replaced. The ship was officially commissioned into the IRGC's Navy branch on September 5, 2022, in a commissioning ceremony. Thanks for watching. While you're still here, click on the link appearing on your screen to watch another of our interesting videos. See you there.